Recognise this, guys? Wait a minute, what's that? Guys, I've just got to show you this. Look at the size of these waves here. Okay, boat's in the shed, guys. Let's head up the ladder, up the stairs. Oh, what was that? Oh no, not again. What a fantastic way to end the season. Hello everybody, Mr. Sticksman here, and welcome to the last episode of Season 1. Now don't worry guys, Season 2 is on the way just around the corner. And to finish off, not only are we doing an epic mission, but we're also going to be doing an epic journey as well. Because our mission is going to involve us going from the Arctic down south to where it all began at the very beginning, guys. We are going to use our train for this journey as well, but of course, as always, I've done some upgrades to that thing, and you'll see that very shortly. But first, let's take a look at the mission details. Okay, here is the mission, guys, and it's called Fuel Car Transport. So, transport 2 fuel cars from the Arctic Oil Refinery Rail Terminal to the Keys Chemical Plant, which is down south, guys. It's a long way. It's a big journey, this one. But it's involving trains, and so we have a train for the job. But as always, I've done a bit of upgrading, guys. I've done some small upgrades, but they make our train go double the speed. And that's going to really help us, of course, because we have to tow 2 really heavy fuel tanker railcar things, and yeah, we need a lot of power for that. So I've upgraded the train. Let's go take a look at what I've done. Right then, now I've done actually 2 upgrades to this train here. The first one is that I've added an extra fuel section to each of these rockets here, so it should last a bit longer. It's not going to last that long. We're not going to go any faster as such, but it will burn for longer, and therefore it'll just be a bit of extra boost there. But inside here, guys, is where I've made the main change, and what you can see here is the same motor, the same battery, but just behind I've given it now a medium engine instead of a small engine. That means we're generating more than double the electric charge, guys, which means we can run our electric motor at about double the speed as well. In fact, I think it's a bit more than double, to be honest. So yeah, we are going to achieve about double speed, and with the extra heavy weight that we're going to be towing, that's going to be quite valuable, guys. I've also increased the fuel capacity to double, guys, as well. So now we have 2 large fuel tanks, and I'll just paint them yellow here so we get a better idea of what's going on. There they are, one either side. I think we had 1 before, and now we just got 2 of them. Nice and neat down the side of the engine there. I've also done some weight reduction, actually, just a tiny bit up the sides here on either side. And that just further helps us to tow heavier, loads behind a bit faster, a bit easier to get up hills and stuff like that. But we won't have any problem at all on this journey. And then if you're interested as well, the ratio for the gearbox is 3:1, which is going straight, from the medium engine into the generators. And it's as simple as that, actually, guys. There's nothing much to it there. So yeah, a bit faster, well actually quite a lot faster, a bit more rocket power as well. But now guys, let's go and do our final journey, our final mission of Series 1. 1,406 litres is about double what we had last time, so let's take that off. This is it, we're actually going to be leaving now, and I guess we might come back in Season 2, right? And yes, there is a dead body on the fuel tank. Best to not ask questions about that one, but some of you guys might actually remember which NPC that is. If you remember, let me know in the comments. Anyway, here is our map then, and just before we actually head down south, all the way down here, and it will be a bit of a different journey because, as you can see, the train tracks go into the darkness here. We went up by, it was seaplane, wasn't it, I think, guys? Yeah, we went up by seaplane. I've forgotten these things already. So yes, we will actually be uncovering more of the map on the way down, but it's pretty much the same kind of route. And up here is where our first mission objective is, to go and collect the fuel cars. So I'm going to just go down this track as normal, and then we're probably at this fork. Well, we might have to switch some tracks around here, so I put a waypoint there. That's where we're going to switch them if we need to, and then we just go all the way back up here in reverse. And it's quite a long way actually, guys. It's probably, I don't know, about 10-12 kilometers, but luckily we're really fast compared to before. So we'll go up there, and then when we've got these 2 rail cars, cars, it's going to be pretty much a straight line the whole way down, guys. Actually, let's just find out how far it is, guys, in a straight line. Anyway, in a straight line, it's 90.4 kilometers, but there are a lot of bends in the track. So actually, it's probably going to be about 120 kilometers, you know, for us in total, taking into consideration all the bends. It's quite a long way. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so generator on. Excellent. Oh yeah, I did actually do some more improvements, guys. I've added an instrument panel here and I think some microcontrollers just to allow that to work properly. You know, I've probably forgotten a couple of things, but you know, they're small upgrades, small improvements, but they are definitely improvements. We now have generator temperature and RPS as well, guys. Now, oh yeah, and throttle. Anyway, a bit of clutch, monitors on there, and a bit of motor. And off we go. We're just going to go full power, guys, actually. However, see, you got to 11. So it used to go up to about 5% of the motor we were using before. But now 11%, more than double. And, yep, I don't think there's any switching to do here. We'll just go straight along. And already we're going faster than the previous top speed, which was about 22.5 meters per second. We should be well into the 40s now, and that is up to speed. Really good, guys. It's quite windy today. The ice is bobbing up and down in the water. But soon, there'll be no more ice. And hopefully it'll be sunny. In fact, guys, we are going to be travelling through the night time at some point. Because it is that far down south. It's a long way. Big journey, this one. As you can see, look. 44 meters per second already. And still increasing a bit. Well, I guess we're maintaining speed around the curve. And then... yeah, we're going to head on our way. So, that track there is where we need to actually back up and reverse up. And by the way, guys, reversing, I better get my thermal gear on. Reversing is just as fast as going forwards as well, as long as I've set it up right anyway. So, we can go pretty quick in reverse. And the, yeah, look at that, 8 kilometers up to the fuel tankers. So, quite a long distance, guys. And just down here, that is where we're actually going to be going ultimately. But oh my goodness, hang on a minute. Slow down. The brakes are pretty good on this thing. And we are going to have to switch just to the left-hand side here, as you can see. So we can go up that way to get our fuel cars. But that is done. Nice and simple. Let's get going again. Full power in reverse. And as you can see, we can go to minus 11, which is 11% of the motor in reverse. And this, guys, it shouldn't take very... Oh no, I've just realised something. Look at the smoke in the cabin there. That is ridiculous. It's basically going through my body. I mean, look at this. Thank goodness we don't have to reverse the whole way down, guys. That would be a real pain, wouldn't it? Never mind. Let's have a look in the engine room, shall we? Oh, it's not too bad in here. There's a... Oh dear. Hang on a minute. Didn't I just paint my fuel tanks? Oh, I guess I didn't save it. Never mind. Everything's going wrong already, guys. But don't worry. These are only minor problems. And overall, everything is going to be fine, I am sure. Oh, there's the whale, guys. Can you see it just down there? Look. That's awesome. That is really, really cool. Those whales, I love them in the game. They're really good. But they look a bit weird. They sort of flash and appear and then disappear. And it's all a bit strange, guys. Wait a minute, what's that? Is that that's another whale? There's another one. They're not megalodons, are no? They're. Oh wow, that's awesome, guys. Going on the tracks there, they're enormous. Look at this one down here. I can't believe it. I've never seen more than one whale at a time. There's another one. Keep our eye out, guys. There might be even more. I don't know. Has anyone else seen more than one whale at a time? I've never seen that before. It's only ever been one. So that is quite a special sight. They must know it's our last ever episode of Season 1, guys. But now we're just heading around the corner here. We've already gone half the distance. It's so much quicker than it was before. And yes, you can just about see the island over there, which we are going to pick up our fuel tankers. You will have seen them before. Actually, it's the same fuel tanker that we towed last time in one of the recent episodes. But now there's 2 of them. So it's sort of double weight, double, you know, resistance behind us. But yeah, we should have plenty of power here. And here we are, rounding the corner towards our destination for the first objective, guys. It's a very simple mission, this one. Just a very long, epic one at the same time. What's cool about this island is that you can actually buy oil here, guys, and then sell it down south, which is really cool. I've never done that before. Possibly something we'll do in Season 2. But, oh, hang on a minute. Are we on the right track? Let's kill that speed straight away. Yes, we are. Yes, we are on the right track. Let's go. We need to be on the right hand side here. Yeah, so you can actually buy oil here with that crane just next to the fuel cars there. Take it down south and sell it. I've heard stories of it not working, and so that's why I just haven't tried it. But yeah, Season 2, it would be quite a nice time to try that. Maybe it'll be fixed by then. And actually, you can buy it super cheap, guys. It's about 2 cents per litre here, and I think you can sell it for a fair bit more down south. And that's really the benefit of it. You know, even though it's a big journey, that's really the benefit of doing it. Come on. Here we go. It's reversing. There's the crane with the oil in it. And just kill that speed there. And we're connected. Fantastic. 2 rail cars or fuel cars. We've seen them before. It's quite a cool base, guys, isn't it? I like this one. It's quite interesting to look at. Anyway, we are going to hammer it forwards now. Full power. And luckily, it's all sunny. A bit windy. But we can see what's going on. Now, we're going to be going back onto the other side here. The right-hand side of the track. That's it. Full power. Uphill as well, guys. Look at that, accelerating with all that weight behind. And it'd be quite nice to know how much these things weigh, but I don't think we can find out without putting them into the workbench. But yeah, they must be pretty heavy. They're full of oil, of course, or diesel or something. At the moment, we're dropping a tiny bit of speed there, just maintaining about 12 meters per second uphill. And it's looking pretty good though, isn't it? There's no issue for us at all, guys. 0 issues. And once we get past all of the junctions, I'll just put the rockets on, you know, and then we'll blast off on our way home. And already we're speeding up, guys, even though we're going around the corner. Really good so far. So down here is where we just need to check, and I forgot to have a look before, but we need to make sure that the you know, the switch boxes, whatever they're called, are pointing us in the right direction, because we want to go down here, which will be to our right, or kind of straight on. And then from this point, guys, you literally have to do nothing at all, but just let the train run itself all the way down. I mean, you know, I do recommend occasionally checking just to make sure nothing's broken on the way. But yes, until you get down south, there's no more switch boxes. All the way down to pretty much near the Isle of Donk, isn't it? Yes, this is the Isle of Donk, guys, where we have Terminal Spy Cakes. We own that place, as you might remember. But we're actually going to this island here, a chemical storage plant, just off on the Keys here. So that is fantastic. The waves are really quite big at the moment, guys. I would not like to be out there in a small boat at this point. That could be pretty treacherous. Just over us there, guys, you can see the big hangar and the little building next to it. That is the building that we own. Is that another whale? Is that just a wave? It's probably just a wave, guys. But yes, we're saying goodbye, just for now at least, to the $200,000 airstrip and dock over there. So this is about the top speed we're going to be reaching, guys, when we're towing these 2 fuel cars here. That is about 16.19 meters per second. But of course, we're on a straight right now. On the corners, we are going to lose a bit of speed, which we will regain again on the straights. But that gives you an idea. We're actually going even, you know, less than half the speed of, you know, when we're not carrying anything here. So it's quite a big difference. Here we are then at the final set of switch boxes for the Arctic, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called, guys. But yes, we do need to change the track. So let's drop off the speed, put the brakes on, because it's telling us to go left at the moment. And there's a bit too much there. Full brakes on. Let's get out and switch them round. And it's done. So now we're going to head right, or at least straight on. And that's it, guys. Brakes off. Full power, why not? And yes, this is it, guys. This is it. We are literally going. We are literally going. There's no turning back now. Now, as I say earlier, we may well come back here in Season 2 and, you know, Season 3, whatever the future holds, I don't know. But it's not goodbye forever, it's just goodbye for now. But that's it. We are finally on our track out of here. It's a little island to go down past here. There's no switch boxes there. It's literally sort of go down and then up the other side. There's our fuel, guys. 1,217 litres to go. We are rounding this corner. I'll just show you guys what this island looks like on the way past. Now, I'm wondering, guys, if that island there is going to be one of the cargo terminals that's going to be in the game in a short while into the future, because it sort of has that kind of look to it, doesn't it? Like you can drop things off and pick things up on trains and take them north and south. So that might be a cargo terminal in the future. If you're watching it in the future, you probably already know. But anyway, that is something we'll discover down the road. Guys, I've just got to show you this. Look at the size of these waves here. Now, as you do get away from the Arctic or the starting area, in that kind of middle section, you get enormous waves. And you see that fish, guys? That fish down there was actually out of the water. Look at the troughs and peaks, guys. That's enormous. I am so glad. They're almost up on the train tracks. They're actually on the track. That's crazy, guys. I don't think they're going to affect us here on the train, but that is unbelievable. And the sun, guys, is actually going down right now. So as you can see, yeah, the sunlight won't last for much longer. There's the moon. And currently, we've been going for about 15 minutes or so, and we are down here. So there's a long way to go. But that might be one of the last icebergs just over there, or maybe this one here. So I don't know if we can see that from here, but... And there they are, just about. You can see the icebergs there. They might be the last ones we're going to see. There's another one just over there. Oh yeah, and another one there. But as you can see, they're kind of more spaced out now. And I think very soon we will not see any more icebergs at all. Until we come up here next time. These waves as well, guys. I mean, we are travelling 19.5 meters per second. You know, that's about 40 knots. It's probably a bit under 40 knots. So these waves, is that travelling even faster than us? These waves are also going a bit slower, I guess. But, you know, they're probably going about 38 knots or something. That is so fast. And there's another fish. It was an octopus that was out of the water. Because the troughs are so low down. There it is. There it is. And there it goes again, disappearing under the wave. Oh, we're going right into this one, guys. Oh, it's just underneath the tracks. This is amazing. It's quite a spectacle, isn't it? It's quite cool to look at. And also, after the next update, which comes out in a few days as of this recording, the weather is going to get even more extreme. The wind is going to be stronger. I'm guessing the waves might be bigger. I don't know for sure, but the waves could be even bigger than this, guys, as of just a few days' time. So it's pretty exciting. Okay, it's snowing, it's raining at the same time, but we are now down south, everybody, and we are still 25.8 kilometers away from our chemical plant, but now there are no more icebergs, and if I take a look out of the window here, you can see it is dawn, guys. The sun is rising, and yeah, this is going to be perfect timing, really, but yeah, the sea is much calmer as well, and there is the moon. It's still up in the sky. The sun is not quite here yet, but it will be here very shortly. It's been about an hour since we left the Daylight oil refinery over here. And yeah, it's a long way down we've come. Only a short way to go. And it looks like just here is where we might have to change our tracks to go left towards the, what is it? Yeah, the chemical storage just over here. So that is only 24.6 kilometers from where we are right now, guys. And at last we've made it. That there is the island we're going to, guys. It's only about 2.5 kilometers away from here. We've come such a long way. Let's have a look at the map. We have made this entire journey, which actually is quite a bit far away from our journey on the plane, as you can see, because we left, of course, from where did we leave on the plane, actually? Oh yeah, wasn't it down here, guys, where we left on our seaplane all that long time ago? And yeah, we came up this direction, but now we've come down a separate route, and we're almost there, just around the corner. We're going to come down here, and as I said before, there are probably some junction boxes we might need to switch around here, just so we go left onto this line, and then we'll just stop over here and complete the mission, guys. And here is the junction right now, so we need to look on the left, oh sorry, the right hand side of the track, and that'll be this box right here. And it is green on the right, so we have to slow down really quickly. Slam on the brakes. And there we go. Just about okay. Perfect, guys. So now we're just going to press this button. Left. And now we're going to bear round to the left over there. And it's only a couple of kilometers until we get there now. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. But let's carry on straight away. We're not going to waste any time here. That is the Isle of Donk. There's the tunnel that goes onto it. And that takes us around to our base that we actually own down here. But we're going to go this way for now. Yep, it's working. We are now on the right line. And of course it's pouring with rain in our last episode of Season 1. It's just typical, guys, right? It has to happen. But it's not going to be any trouble for us. And it's really calm. It's really calm out there. Even if it is a bit grey. Right, now here, I don't think we need to worry about which side of the track we're on at all, because it's going to complete whether we're on the left or the right. Yeah, that won't matter at all. And here, I believe that's actually a road, which you can use for, you know, cars and trucks and stuff like that. There we go. Is that a camp over there, guys? Somebody's having a picnic. Anyway, yeah, there's some umbrellas there. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Actually, that's quite interesting. There's even a jetty over there as well. I wonder what's in that house. Well, maybe we'll find out in the future. Only 200 meters to go now, guys, pretty much. And I'm going to start slowing down, actually, because we don't want to overshoot it. And we're almost there. It's going to complete any moment. The last mission of Season 1. Let's just put a bit of brake on. There's some pedestrians waiting to be picked up, but we're not going to be taking them. Oh, there it is. $9,000. And let's stop right here, shall we? Unbelievable. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, we're not going to get these people on. They probably want some kind of passenger transport. They don't want to sit on the fuel tanks. And that is it. That's done. Everything is done now. Back down south. Goodbye to the Arctic for now. Okay, guys, now just before we finish this entire series, let's go to a special place that we haven't been to for a very long time. Recognise this, guys? This is the first boat we ever built in this season, and a lot of you, if you've seen the first episode, you will have seen this boat. It's been in, I don't know how many episodes, a few of them anyway, but here it is in third person mode. I missed this thing. It's still, guys, the speed display still doesn't work after all this time. Yeah, we made this back in January, so yeah, it's an old boat this by now, but it still works, you know, pretty well actually. There's no major issues. It's really efficient actually. But that, guys, just in front of us is the starter island where everything began. So in a moment I'm going to park my boat in the boat shed, that green roof you can just see behind the rock. Then I'm going to run up to the top and finish this episode exactly where we began the whole season. There it is, the green boat shed, guys, the starter island where well, most of us would start our games here. I can't believe it, to be honest. We are actually back right at the beginning. So just drop the throttle there, try not to crash into it on our final journey into this thing. Oh no, I'm probably going to crash. I'm gonna crash it. I've hit it, guys. I've crashed it into the front. You are kidding me, right? I just crashed into the other side now. Okay, boat's in the shed, guys. Let's head up the ladder, up the stairs. Oh, what was that? Oh no! Not again! Oh no! Do you remember when that happened, guys? Actually, in the first episode that happened. That's even what's on my thumbnail. Wait, how did that happen? I don't even have a ladder on it this time. So, last time it was the ladder that actually caused that problem. But now... Oh... So I was on that ladder, which is not even on the boat. And it still flipped. Guys, what a fantastic way to end the season. Okay, let's head up the top. And if those two birds are still there... You know what, guys? I bet the birds are still there. Do you remember those? There it is. The birds that I was trying to scare off in the first ever episode. Both of them still there, and when I walk away they're probably going to just fly back and just carry on. Oh, I love this game. But guys, now it is time to end this final episode. Episode 30, the end of Season 1. Thank you so much, guys. If you have seen the whole series, that is just incredible. I can't believe it. And even if you've seen one episode, if it's this episode or just a couple or whatever, thank you so much to you as well. It means so much to me. And guys, of course, Season 2 is just around the corner, and there's going to be a lot of new stuff in the game. It's going to be really exciting. It's going to be a bit different, you know. Missions are going to be quite different and maybe more challenging. Weather's going to be more extreme. There's a lot of stuff that's going to happen, guys. So I'll say my final thanks and my final goodbye for Season 1 right now. But with all that being said and done, guys, thank you so much. Take care. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.